Hello Sagittarius. The moon is in Virgo in the vibration of 7 today. The retrograde transit of Mercury ends. Now only Uranus and Neptune are retrograde. Your ruler, the planet Jupiter, is in your direct sign. Direct Mercury this week where your birthday cycle will begin. A cosmic gift for you. Pleasant news reaches your ears associated with a business that was somewhat confused and also with that person you were interested in and from whom you had not heard for a long time. The transit of the moon in the earth element this Monday is favorable for lovers who have had disagreements, separations or lawsuits because this is a time of loving arrangements. In a few days you are going to be traveling, so pack your bags and don't get caught up in any negative thoughts that, after all, get you nowhere and have nothing to do with the optimistic nature of your jovial and spontaneous sign. Astral biorhythm today. Sexual energy level this Monday, high. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of. An impact of mental clarity arising from the heat of the direct transit of Mercury. Dangerous trend today Monday in your Sagittarius sign. Irresponsibly assume a task for which you are not qualified at all. What should I avoid? Misinterpret the signals that a friend is sending you and confuse friendship with another type of interest. Phrase of the day: if what you do excites you and makes life happy, it can be said that you have learned to live without working because you have turned your work into your pleasure. Those born under the sign of Sagittarius generally feel satisfied with their day-to-day life, but they are falling almost without realizing it into a fairly routine life, and in the long run they will end up getting tired. You would need to encourage change, even from time to time, of environment, activity or friendships. At this time you would be interested in embarking on an adventure, being a little more risky and even trying to resume an activity that you have left aside. Doing this would also help you find a partner. Keep in mind that the more people you meet and the more you change your environment, the more possibilities you will have. Regarding work and matters related to money, I must tell you that patience should be your best ally since the situation requires it. Love horoscope for single women. Until very recently, the Sagittarius woman barely dedicated time to herself or her loved ones. The entrance of the sun star on her sign is causing them to begin to value other types of things that are much more valuable than material ones. Fortunately, it seems that you are opening your eyes and you are learning to give the value that other types of things that are not bought deserve. If you continue along this path, you will surely have the opportunity to meet people and be able to establish a relationship later on, even if you decide to start a family. Today's free prediction for the Sagittarius man: it is normal for Sagittarius, due to the influence that the planet Mars is exerting on your sign, to feel stressed and nervous. You need right now to free yourself from that stress and those bad energies that surround you. You are quite kind and there are people who are going to approach you to take advantage of your generosity. You have to learn to distinguish between people who really appreciate you and those who are somewhat fake and put a good face on you and then criticize you behind your back. Regarding love, a change of attitude is necessary and it is time to put our feet on the ground and be aware of what is possible and what is only an illusion. Sagittarius horoscope for today in love for singles. As a general rule, when singles read the horoscope, it is because they expect to be told that they are going to find a partner or that they are going to flirt a lot today or tomorrow. This should not be the objective of the prediction, but to tell you the truth. And today for you the situation is rather one of waiting. So if you plan to go out today, take it with philosophy and try to have a good time because the stars are not conducive to finding something worthwhile. This does not mean that it will happen to all of you in the same way, but it is the trend that marks the zodiac sign. On the other hand, I want to tell you to be careful with friendships, since among them there is also competition. This is normal and even healthy, but there may be someone who uses underhand tricks to beat you in the race. If you have a partner, today your partner will have a problem related to his family, something related to health or the economy. You must be there by his side, without reservation, even if your partner has not been in a similar situation for you. It is necessary to make a clean slate, to inaugurate a new, more equitable order between the two. If you do not have a partner, that person you are attracted to is not on the best terms with you. What moves you towards her is the idea that opposites attract. This, however, is not always true, and in this case it is not. Sometimes opposites are opposites because they reject each other, hopelessly, and it's better to look for love elsewhere. You have to fulfill your obligations. Do not leave them for tomorrow, nor close your eyes. It is time to put the house in order, because otherwise you will face greater obstacles, especially if it is pending with the treasury. Responsibility begins with having everything ready to be more productive. You have to escape from sadness, because it has an immobilizing effect on you, and taking root can lead you to delicate periods. Don't be alone today. Go out with your partner, with friends or with your family, and don't let her sink her claws into your heart. It is vital that you make movement the antidote you need. You will feel the confidence to let go of the past, however, seek refuge in work and daily occupations. It is easy for them to stop trusting you. Be very careful with what you do today. In love, problems will continue due to lack of communication. It is not totally your responsibility, since your partner closes to have a conversation and the distance is great. The estrangement can widen and you are not doing your part for reconciliation either. You're taking the attitude that you don't care and you're both showing great disinterest in talking. It is not about enclosing ourselves in a bubble and letting the world roll. We must take the bull by the horns and face problems head on. If the estrangement is your fault, take responsibility and come forward to apologize. You have to learn to forgive. Holding a grudge only darkens your soul, and if you change, amazing things will happen. You will spend pleasant moments with someone close, they will share spiritual moments and strengthen affective ties. You will realize that you have happiness around you and you do not need other things. Problems continue at work. There are people against you and they don't accept your way of working. You have to change your strategy and open yourself to new possibilities. For those who have a stable job, they should continue with the same work strategy that is working. Remember that if something works, it is best to leave it that way and not move it. If you don't have a job, maybe you can look for self-employment. You don't need something big, just think of options where you don't have to invest too much. Tip of the day. They expect the best from you. There's no reason why you shouldn't give it to them. Lucky numbers for today: 6, 22, 23, 32, 41, 46. Free Sagittarius Daily Horoscope Tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction and advice of the Sagittarius horoscope for each of them. First decan, November 23rd and December 1st. Don't obsess over your bad luck because the streak will soon change. Second decan, December 2nd and 11th, explore other alternatives in all areas because you may not be walking the right path. Third decan, December 12th and 22nd, things are going to change soon, but that discouragement that sometimes comes to you does not help to change the energies.